Hey guys, I want to give a disclaimer that this is only for educational purposes only. I want to just spread awareness that getting cosmetic surgery, BBLs, any kind of augmentation on the body is your ultimate choice. It's not a right or wrong answer to it. It's just a safety precaution. And this goes for getting it done underground or even seeking a professional. Always remember that you take the risk when you go underground trying to do cheaper prices, and you take the risk even with seasoned doctors who perform these surgeries for many of years, decades, and went to the best schooling, and they're just the best in the business. Human mistakes can happen, and that is because they're human. Now, this doctor disclaimer that I am referring to today, I am not saying do not go get any cosmetic surgery from this man. Now, I believe that at this time, he doesn't do any procedures with BBLs, Brazilian butt lifts, because of an incident, because a patient had died on a procedure that he had did, which was a Brazilian butt lift. As you can see there, doctor fined $20,000. Also, because I believe where he does his procedures, Dr. John Sampson, it's in Florida, because I'm going to show you the sequence of events so this all makes sense to you guys, and hopefully you follow through the whole video and you get a feel of the decisions you need to make going forth when getting any augmentation, cosmetic surgery, BBLs, whatever it is, to your body, that you take the time and do the due diligence so that you do not cause any health problems for a lifetime or die. It says doctor is fined $20,000 and banned from performing Brazilian butt lifts surgeries after he killed a patient by puncturing her liver and intestines 4 years after another died at the same Miami clinic. Now I'm going to get into another doctor that was at the same clinic who also did a few procedures, not only at seduction cosmetic surgery, where this doctor who was fined $20,000 and killed a patient in 2021. There was another doctor, it was a black African-American doctor, who was at this same cosmetic place, and he had killed somebody too, not on purpose, but by human, accident. And also at other places, this man had did some botch jobs on clients, and they ended up getting rid of them. And a few incidences at this cosmetic surgery place, and we're just going to unfold and expose the potential risk that you take when you are dealing with getting cosmetic surgery to fix something. Dr. John Sampson was sanctioned after claims following a patient dying after a surgery on June 16, 2021. He performed the procedure at Seduction Cosmetic Surgery in Coral Gables, which was previously had a doctor banned for similar infractions in 2017. And I will show you who I'm talking about.
But right now, an investigation is well underway into a plastic surgery death. A woman had traveled from Illinois to undergo a procedure right here in South Florida. Authorities say 30-year-old 𝗪𝗛𝗪𝗪 had a medical emergency during the surgery at Seduction Cosmetic Center's Doral office. A violation notice says the city closed the center due to emergency conditions and a risk to public health. Police say Dr. Osak Omululepu is the physician who was operating on 𝗪𝗪𝗪. Although Florida's Board of Medicine revoked Omululepu's license last year after 4 botched procedures at other clinics, well, a court ruled he can work with no restrictions as he appeals that decision.
Sampson was the design physician at Seduction, according to a complaint filed against him, which meant he was not supposed to be performing surgery. However, it was discovered within the complaint that he performed several surgeries between April and June of 2021, and 7 the day his patient died. Sampson Instagram, where he tags his patients, which I'll show you his Instagram page as well. That is not, disclaimer, to go over and harass this man. He does have his comments where it's limited commenting, so only the people that he probably has as clients or he knows, family and friends, are able to post on his post on Instagram. Now, one of the main seductive cosmetic surgery stations, locations, you can comment, like say underneath a post that he's on the one of the main headquarters page. But he has his own personal page where he shows his clients that he worked on. He has it where it's limited comment. That means basically they've been all shut off, so you can't leave any comments, because I'm quite sure it has gotten out the death of someone that was getting a procedure done, and the blood was on his hands. So he has the comments disabled for that reason. It says Sampson's Instagram, where he tags his patients as either Sampson doll or Sampson's stallion, offers discounts lowering the cost of a BBL to $3,500. Sampson, according to the complaint, punctured the liver and intestines of a patient only identified as ER and injected the fat taken from the abdomen. The patient died the same night at just 33 years old. Wow, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Now, this is the main seduction cosmetic website. Okay. Now, the doctor that we are talking about in question that caused the death of a 33-year-old in 2021 and was fined $20,000 is this doctor right here. Dr. John Sampson. This was 30 weeks ago. This is one of the doctors right here. So I just want to show you that. Now, this is Dr. Sampson's, this is his Instagram page here. I cannot show you all of his page because he does cosmetic surgery. You guys get it. And basically, it'll be people that are half-dressed. Let's put it like that. So he was not blackballed, and I'm glad that he wasn't. He made a human error. People know going in that when you get these procedures, these things are going to happen. I'm quite sure the best doctors, even in Beverly Hills, California, have taken the lives, not on purpose. It could have been underlying health issues or just a human error that happened, and they have taken people's lives. It comes with the territory of being a cosmetic surgeon. So I say this to say, I look at Dr. John Sampson from the research I have done. I was going to put him up yesterday, but I wanted to do some more extensive research. He's not a bad doctor. He's definitely not one that's blackballed. I don't think that he's allowed, and I could be wrong, put in the comment section at this time, performing BBLs, Brazilian butt lifts. I don't think that he is certified to do that, but he does seem to be doing lipo 360. I don't know if there's regular lipo. I know I've seen on his page tummy tuck. I've seen breast augmentation, breast lifts, people that don't want fake breasts, but they want their chest to probably be lifted up. And also people who get implants in their breasts. Stuff like that. Procedures on the page, that's what I see him doing. I don't see him showing too much of BBLs. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely, I don't see anything with a BBL at all. Just breast augmentation, tummy tucks, liposuction, stuff like that. To me, it's all risky, and it can also cause someone to die. But I don't know what his situation is behind closed doors with that, specialty anymore with him. But I know he has been charged before by the board that he has to see when he, drops the ball. $20,000 in fines, and that was in 2021. You can go back here again. Doctor is fined $20,000 and banned from performing Brazilian butt lifts surgeries after he killed a patient by puncturing her liver and intestines 4 years after another died at the same Miami clinic. So I'm going to also put in, when they refer to 4 years after, there was another black doctor who performed the surgery and someone died at this clinic as well. It wasn't in the hands of Dr. John Sampson. Let's make that clear, because we're not trying to defame him. I'm just trying to tell you there's nothing wrong with getting any cosmetic surgeries.
But right now, an investigation is well underway into a plastic surgery death. A woman had traveled from Illinois to undergo a procedure right here in South Florida. Authorities say 30-year-old 𝗪𝗛𝗫𝗧 had a medical emergency during the surgery at Seduction Cosmetic Center's Doral office. A violation notice says the city closed the center due to emergency conditions and a risk to public health. Police say Dr. Osak Omulepu is the physician who was operating on 𝗪𝗪𝗪. Although Florida's Board of Medicine revoked Omulepu's license last year after 4 botched procedures at other clinics, well, a court ruled he can work with no restrictions as he appeals that decision.
It's just that even if whether you go underground or if you go to a reputable doctor, which I believe Dr. John Sampson is, he's a good doctor. They are human and mistakes happen. This was a mistake where it wasn't a person with a health underlining issue. It doesn't say this in black and white. It said it said in black and white, he punctured the liver and intestines. That was an error, a human error. That wasn't a health situation with the patient. I'm saying this to say I don't care if it's in Beverly Hills, California. It can happen. Risks happen. I'm quite sure all clinics, even the shady ones underground, make you sign something because there's a possibility you might not wake up from these procedures because of human errors or underlying issues prior to you getting the surgery that maybe your doctor didn't catch, or underlying issues that you thought weren't an issue and you still got the surgery and you could have been 50% to blame of your own death. So you just have to make yourself aware of the risks, most importantly. If you feel good about yourself doing it, do it. It's not me bashing people getting cosmetic surgery, because if I was, everybody in the universe would be coming after me because everyone gets it. So it's not a bad thing. You have to love yourself enough to just be careful and due diligence when picking the right person to perform your procedure. Now, to be honest with you, Dr. John Sampson, a lot of people might cuss me out in the comment section, but I think because of the mistake that he made, it made him a better doctor. So is he making these mistakes in 2023? I doubt very much. Would I say go to him? The choice is up to you. But no time in this video have I character assassinated this man or taken a bag from him, as in his money, to feed his family. I'm just bringing up, it seems that he's a very respected doctor, but even very respected doctors who are good at what they do, good at their craft, can make mistakes. It's just because, why? They're human. They're not perfect, they're human.